Welcome to Hungry Talk, episode 33.
I'm the host, Chef Bone. I'm also with the other host,
Chef Nani.
So today we have. It's probably not going to be a good podcast because we have some spicy gummies.
He
to
loves
review.
spicy.
I mean, if we want to roll the clip, the last time we tried spicy gummies, Frank's Red Hot collabed with Hure to make spicy gummy bears.
No thanks.
So it's probably not going to be a fun episode for us.
Anyway, you want to start off? I just got back from my Lancaster County trip.
Yeah, so that's why the podcast was pushed back to Thursday. So now the podcasts are going to continue on Tuesdays, but this is the podcast on Thursday, and then our cooking video will come out on Saturday, and then our podcast will continue on Tuesday.
Yes.
Yes, and we're just going to do a little bit of a sneak peek. We might be making some cheese this weekend. We might have also made some Spain dishes. Just saying.
Yeah.
Which
were all good.
Yeah.
Good tasting. Unlike this.
Yeah. Well, we don't know. They might be good.
I don't know. If it's spicy, I doubt it.
We just need to comment down below if there's any more spicy gummies. We'll try them. Or if there's something we should review. Comment down below.
Basically, I went back to my favorite place, one of my happy places.
This is my happy place.
So I was back at the bed and breakfast in Ephrata, Twin Pines Manor, which is a mansion that was fixed up and has 9 bedrooms. They serve breakfast, really, really good breakfast. But keep that in mind because we had a little mishap. We had a mishap on Saturday morning. So the first morning, we stayed over from Friday. Yeah, so that's like, my favorite home away from home. Makes you feel like you're at home. Everything's clean. The rooms are just exquisite. So really nice, relaxing. So we went there, got in on Friday night. Brandon got something light to eat on Friday night. Nothing spectacular, like a local place. Saturday, we went back to 2 places.
Wait, you got to tell them the smoke detector story.
That started Saturday morning. So we actually go into the breakfast room. There's probably 5 or 6 other couples that are in the room. So you have a choice. You can have breakfast sent up to your room. So there could have been more people at the hotel. Like I said, there's 9 rooms. Not all 9 rooms were rented. I don't think they were. Maybe 7 or 8. So our first, like I said, I've been there probably 5 or 6 other times. I know what it's like. They give you like a 3-course breakfast, which is pretty cool. Yeah. So the first would be like some kind of fruit, yogurt, like a parfait, yogurt with some fruit on top. Then you get like a baked oatmeal, and then they bring out a dessert type thing. So we had a fruit cup. Then it went to, this was Saturday, fruit cup. We didn't have parfait. We had parfait yesterday. We had just fruit. Then they bring out our oatmeal. So it was like a baked oatmeal. Okay. It was pretty good. The smoke alarm went off. Ringing and ringing and ringing. They actually asked us to evacuate the building. We're like, are you kidding me? I didn't even walk out with my coffee. I should have taken the coffee with me. Literally, I might have taken. It's still one of my happy places because it was out of their control.
Yeah.
Out of, just as a precaution, they called the fire department because it was, from what I understood, a woman who was there. She and her husband were outside with us when we had to evacuate for like 10 minutes. I spoke to her and she said it went off on Thursday night as well. So Thursday night at 10:30 p.m., they had to evacuate the building.
Why?
Same deal. It went off, but they couldn't explain why. There were no smoke, no nothing. Because I was teasing. It was a young girl and a young guy working the kitchen, and I've never seen them before. So I was teasing Pop, and I said, oh, geez, we got these young kids in the kitchen. What are they, setting the kitchen on fire? As a joke. And here, when we evacuated, we saw no smoke, nothing to be concerned about. So now we're outside the front of the building, and the young girl comes out and said, I'm really sorry, but this is the second time it went off. We really have to we're going to call the fire department. You guys are going to have a little bit of inconvenience. I don't know if you want to come in the house, grab something real quick. So Pop and Uncle Leaf went in and grabbed my handbag. Like, we went from the bedroom down to the kitchen. I didn't think I needed anything. We were going to go freshen up and go back up before we went out for the day. So luckily we had everything together. Pop just had to grab my bag, a jacket, because we're outside now. And luckily it wasn't really cold, but
it was like a warm weekend.
Yeah, but it
was
wasn't
the
sunny.
60s.
You still needed a sweater or a light jacket. So Pop and Uncle Leaf ran up and just got a couple things that we needed because they only wanted one person from each room just as a precaution. Our rooms were right at the top of the steps, so they ran up, got it. Here, the fire department came, and they handled it very well. They said, "We'll call you. We'll notify you if this extends that it's something that needs your attention. Other than that, if they handle it and take care of it, no news is good news, pretty much."
So why did
there was a
go off?
faulty panel, whatever that meant. Something in the electricity that had to do with the smoke alarm was faulty. Nothing else. There wasn't really a problem, but the fire department came, checked it all out. We're out for the day. We didn't care. So we literally only had like 2 bites of our breakfast and we were sent out. So when we came back, we were out for the day. We went shopping. We were in Ephrata. We went shopping. We actually went to where the outlets are in Lancaster. We did not Tanger. We did Tanger yesterday. So on Saturday, we only went to Rockville. Now, if anybody knows about the outlets up in Lancaster, Tanger, full to the max with all, designer. You got your Michael Kors, you got North Face, you got all really good stores, brand
also
names.
Lids, where I got my Penguins hat.
Columbia, Pop loves Columbia. They have Gap. They have all, I'm sorry. Lots of good stores. But now Rockville, I don't know why, they're literally right down the road from each other. It's desolate there. If there's 5 or 6 stores open, all the other ones kind of closed down, but they're trying to revive it. So what they did, this company took over, and we could put it on the screen, where we went shopping. I actually have pictures of it. It's like, I would say, like a really, really one of the big stores, and they turned it into like a vendor's market. It's really cool because what it looks like.
This is at the outlets?
Yes. The last one reminded me of like vendors in Wildwood. Like, you could just commit to a weekend. Be more of like Rancocas, and some people will know what I'm talking about. Little vendors that you pay to rent the shop. And then what you do is you donate your time. So many people, like, say I'm a vendor. I overheard, because I eavesdrop on everybody's conversation. I overheard the woman at the counter tell some other woman that there were, like, I'm just gonna say, like, 60 vendors. I can't remember how many she said, because
there was 60. Maybe it could be 6.
One of the stores I went to in Lidditz had 200 vendors, and I love stores like that. So each section is dedicated to someone who makes their own items. So anyway, so if I was a vendor there, I'd have to donate my time maybe every 4th Saturday or whatever. Like, if you're a vendor, you might be there this Saturday. Next Saturday, I'm there. So I'm going to sell your stuff. It's kind of like, helping friends. So it's, I could sell your stuff when you're not there. I make a note of it and I make sure you get paid for what's sold. It's pretty cool. A cool concept. I like all that kind of stuff because you know why? I appreciate people who make their own things.
So what'd you get?
So then after that,
what'd you get at that place? Like, did you get anything there?
Yes, of course. I had to buy some. I bought some spring stuff. So I bought a flower ring that you would put around a candle, of course, orange. I bought a big butterfly that's handmade. It was so cute. I might put that on my corks. See where I have that cork wreath?
Yeah.
Because I want to make that spring now because I change everything. But then I browse. They have a lot of jewelry, a lot of handmade jewelry, a lot of really cool stuff.
All right. So do you now want to talk about the place that you went to for lunch?
Yes. So from there, so what we did was we were in Ephrata. We went to Lancaster. I think that comes under...
Ephrata's in Lancaster, right?
Lancaster County. Yeah. It all comes under Lancaster County. Then we took a ride to Lidditz. Lidditz is my next happy place.
So where'd you go to for lunch that day? So after you were done shopping, where'd you go after that?
So we drove from the outlets. So we didn't do any real shopping in the outlets because we knew we were going to do that on Sunday. So we actually just went to that event where they had the vendors at. So from there, then we went to Rooster Street Brewing Company,
Cool.
which is in Lidditz. So anybody who knows Lidditz, you'll know Wilbur Chocolate. That's like the main attraction there.
So
and then they have little stores.
So they have like salads there, chicken sandwiches, cheesesteaks. They have all
And
different stuff.
I went outside the box. You know, I don't really like spice, but I'm like, how spicy could it be? And she said medium. So I took a chance. It just sounded so good. So I was going to go with the chicken sandwich, but then they said, oh, our special today is a wrap using that chicken sandwich
That's cool.
cut up. And Uncle Leaf said he had, I know what he had. Uncle Leaf had a chicken salad sandwich and said it was the best chicken salad he ever had in his life.
Oh.
So it was, I would definitely, it was the second time I was there, first time they were there. I would definitely recommend that. That was really, really good. Then we shopped. We did some shopping, and they have quaint little shops as if like Peddler's Village, New Hope. It reminds me of.
Then where'd you go that night?
Well, from there, then we went and shopped at Wilbur's Chocolate. We got some chocolate. So dinner was back at the log cabin. You remember?
Brian, was he there?
No, it was such a disappointment. Well, the restaurant itself was not a disappointment. Delicious like the last time. We went one other time back in September for our anniversary. We went with Uncle Dom and Annie Lane. Another Annie Lane. This time we went with Uncle Leaf and Annie Lane. And
they're two different people.
Yes,
Annie Lane.
yes, yeah. It's not one person with two husbands. But anyway, so they've never been. Annie Lane and Uncle Leaf have never been to the log cabin. So it's their first experience, our second. And it was funny. Oh, I have a funny thing to tell. So when it was our anniversary, like when you make the reservation, it's directly, I did it on Open Table, but it lets them know and they ask, are you here for a special occasion? So I happened to say it was our anniversary. They leave a little card on the table and Wilbur's Chocolate. So they get chocolate from Wilbur's and it's a cute little
Couldn't
mix.
you have said it was your birthday?
Well, it was. So now this time I said it was our birthday. That was the last time.
And you got something else?
Wait, so the first time back in September, I knew they left us chocolate and it said happy anniversary. I didn't know that was happening. So they ask again, what's the occasion? So I said celebrating our birthdays. That's all I write. Excuse me. We show up on the table, it says happy birthday with one little packet of, I forget what they're called. They're little, oh, now it's going to bother me, but they're bigger than like a morsel.
Oh.
A bigger one, and they're variety. So dark chocolate, I think it's semi-sweet chocolate and milk chocolate in the bag. So only one. Now the waiter comes over, I forget his name, and he says, oh, we're celebrating a birthday? So I said, oh, actually 3. So now he goes back in the back and gets 2 more candies, which was nice. So then I'm like, poor Uncle Leaf, now you're left out. No candy for you. It was just the 3 packs or whatever. But anyway, it was nice that they do that. So we ordered appetizers. They don't just bring you bread at this restaurant. You had to order the bread basket, but it was delicious. All fresh bread. What I like about it, it's farm to table. So they make everything fresh, whatever's in season they use. And the bread was delicious. They had one that was like a soda bread in honor of St. Patty's Day. It was similar to soda bread.
This year.
Love it. You look cute as a leprechaun. You do look cute as the leprechaun.
You got the pot of gold
and I get
too.
all the money.
Yeah.
And then they had a sourdough bread and a couple other different varieties of bread. Naan bread was in there too, the Indian naan bread. And then naans. We say, you know what they are. To cut it. They call them naans.
I thought you meant N-O-N bread.
No, naans. Then we ordered the charcuterie board, which was delicious. All different, a couple different types of meats, different cheeses, went well with the bread. And then when dinner came, we actually ordered, I had ossobuco. The first time I was there, I had to get it again. It
so
just
Pop
was so delicious.
And Annie Lane, right? Yeah.
Pop and Annie Lane. I was bragging about it so much that they got it.
What
And
did
then
Chef Leaf get?
Uncle Leaf, he got steak.
Cool.
Steak with a baked potato, but the way they explained they baked the potato, it was amazing. Like they stewed it first in chicken broth, and then you know the new phase that they're sticking like cheese in the baked potato. I've seen it on Instagram. Yeah, JJ's own did it, and she said it's a big thing. I've only seen her do it,
Yeah.
but from what she says, it's like a popular thing. But they didn't put the cheese in it, but it sounds like the way I saw JJ's own do it, cut the top of the potato off, bake it like that, and then stick cheese in it. Well, it's just infused with butter. They put the butter in it, but it looked good. Everything, I didn't taste that, but I had succotash and grits with my osobuco, which we'll put a picture up. It was tasted as good as it looked. Never knew I liked succotash and grits, but they were delicious. So then we actually even got dessert. We're thinking we're so full. It was like, I can't eat another thing. But then our waiter's like, come on, do you want to see? All right, go ahead. Well, they sold little tiny ones for like $5. Tiramisu. So Annie Lane got tiramisu. I got some caramel brownie looking thing. Uncle Leaf. Oh, we forgot to ask if they made it homemade there. He got this cherry gelato that had almond extract or something. It was like a cherry almond. He made me try it. It was out of this world. It
What
was
did Pop get?
one of the best ice creams I've ever had. We didn't ask if they make it on premises or not.
What
He
did
didn't get dessert. And then we got coffee and, it was delicious. I'm going back. Every time I'm there. That's my new spot. My new spot.
Hopefully Brian's there next time.
Yeah, a little disappointment with the folk music, but it was fine.
All right, and then what'd you do the next day?
So then yesterday, before we left, we had breakfast and which I wanted to bring up. So when they had that little scare with the fire alarm going off, we didn't have breakfast. When we came back from lunch that day, I thought they handled it very professionally. They didn't even say anything. We didn't hear from them, so we assumed everything was fine. We come back, and the way this bed and breakfast is, you're given a key to the doors. Like the one key opens up the front door, side doors, whichever way, because one door leads to the game room. You can come in at different sides. You come and go as you please. So no, we don't really see people unless you need them. So we let ourselves in, and we don't see any, nobody notified us. We assume everything's okay. We go in our bedroom, and there was an envelope under each of our doors with $30 in it, and we apologize for the inconvenience. Here's a little refund since you didn't eat all your breakfast, which was very nice.
Yeah.
So then the next day, yesterday, we were able to have breakfast, and we had, again, they do a 3-course breakfast. The first, we had a fruit parfait. The second, we had a baked French toast, was delicious. And the third was a lemon curd cheesecake. And when I say that, it's like this big, like the way our dessert was the night before.
Like it was inside the lemon almost?
No, you know what they did? It was like a little cheesecake round, and they put lemon curd on top.
Oh, did they serve it in a lemon?
It was delicious. No. They usually do that with lemon, what do you call
Meringue
it?
pie?
No. Sorbet.
Oh.
A lot of times they put sorbet in a lemon. Yeah. But not there or anywhere. I've had sorbet in lemon before. But no, everything's delicious. Can't complain at all. Even with that little mishap, it didn't matter. We went out and got Starbucks coffee, and we were fine. And, then we went to lunch, and we ate all day. And
all right, so
good.
what'd you do on Sunday?
So after breakfast, you have to be up by 10:30. So breakfast is at 9. You never feel rushed. We ate from like 9. We always linger, of course. We had more coffee. We sat and talked. A lot of people just left, but we stayed. And after that, we went and got our bags and checked in our key, and we left. And then we went back to the outlets, and we did the Tanger outlets where all the better shops are.
We could cue the montage of us going to the Tanger outlets.
Yep.
Made it to the Tanger outlets.
Yeah. So we did some shopping. Good shopping, good deals. I never really buy in North Face, the North Face as they call it, but I call it North Face, whatever. I got a jacket and I got a vest. I actually bought a tan one.
We can match.
Yep.
Yo.
Mine is kind of quilted. It's a lightweight one, very lightweight, but I bought them to match my Uggs, which I'm not an Ugg person.
And to match
now
with
I have
me.
my UGG
that-
slip-ons. So
Were
yeah.
you thinking to match with me too?
Yeah, I wanted to match with you.
I didn't
And then
know
I got
that.
a real pretty blue,
But
maybe a
what about
little,
Lorenzo? You got a vest.
maybe like this color, like a little
But you
deeper
got a
than
vest
this.
for Lorenzo. Did they not have tan ones for him?
No, I only had that.
Because then we could have all matched.
Yeah, but no, and then I got a little jacket that's like a blue. I went outside the box with that too. Usually I'm always in black or whatever, but it was a real nice color blue and lightweight and kind of short cropped and zip. It was cute. Like, you know how I did good? I stole $50. No, let me finish.
Yo, we're gonna post that as like a no context clip.
No, let me
I
finish.
stole $50. No, we're posting that as
Chef
a short.
Chef Strada had $50 points. Points worth $50. So when I was in the North Face, they're like, "Oh, you have a phone number with us?" So I gave his phone number, and they're like, "Oh, you have $50 credit." And I'm like, well, it's kind of my son's account. And and she went, "I won't send the receipt to his email." And I said, "No, that's okay." I said, "Use it, and then if he wants it, I'll give him the cash." But here, he didn't even know we had it. He said, "Yeah, use my phone." When I texted him, I was in there. He goes, "Use my phone number. You might have a coupon." Here, he had $50 credit. So I really made out.
Yeah, we need to post that as a short. I stole $50.
I stole $50. Not from the store.
That's
from Chef Strata's rewards.
We'll just stop the video. I stole $50
at the outlets. But anyway, it was a really nice weekend.
Nice. All right. So now we're going to go to in our normal topics, how we do every episode. This episode's probably a little bit longer than
because I was yapping.
No, what we're talking about now, we're going to talk about our normal food news. All right, let's get started. So Dots Pretzels released a new original seasoned snack mix. So this is the Hershey's Company's take on Chex Mix. So the mix is made from Dots Pretzels, corn cereal, garlic rye chips, those sound really good, and pita chips.
Oh, so I get it. So they're making a mix, like a Chex mix with Dots. Is everything made by the same company or no? They're just throwing in a bunch of stuff.
They're all coated generously in Dots seasonings and flavors. The pretzels and corn cereal are coated in Dots original savory butter flavor, and the pita chips are coated in Dots bold cheese seasoning. I guess the garlic rye chips, they already have a garlic
I was going
flavor.
to say that. Don't you like the garlic parm?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had them before. They're good. What's not to like about that? Maybe the ingredients after.
Don't tell Bobby.
Yeah, don't let Bobby Parrish see that. I'm sure not Bobby approved.
Yeah.
It's the weekend.
It's not. It's a Monday.
I know. We say that every time we eat something we're not supposed to. I was saying that all weekend.
All right. So, yeah, this I think I would probably buy that as like a quick snack.
Is that just going to be like a limited time thing?
No.
I'm assuming.
They're going to have that.
Oh.
Yeah.
No way, that's dangerous.
They're saying it's just the start of this, and they're saying they'll probably have more flavors as the years go on if this.
I would definitely let's try that instead of something like this.
Yeah. So if we can find that.
Definitely, I'm picking that up.
So the healthiest green is not kale, arugula, or spinach.
I'm shocked because if I had to pick one right there, I would definitely think kale is the healthiest.
It's actually watercress.
Oh, gosh, that tastes horrible. Have you ever had one?
No. So watercress is a dark green vegetable with round, tender leaves and hollow stems. It's a member of the mustard family like cabbage and broccoli. It grows in shallow water and flowing streams. Like other leafy greens, can be eaten raw or cooked. Watercress is the most nutrient-dense vegetable in the world.
I've had that before. It's like blah.
It's rich in vitamin K and vitamin C.
I could see putting that in something.
It's harvested in April to October, but you can find it all year round in your supermarket.
I'm going to have to try it, but I'd have to mix that in with my salad or something.
Yeah.
I just couldn't see eating that by itself. I've had that in the past, and it's, I don't know, not a fave.
All right, so here are 5 add-ins for your coffee. All right, so number 1 is honey, just to sweeten your coffee up.
I don't know if I'd like that. I like honey and tea. But
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine putting honey. I like caramel in coffee once in a while.
But people were saying that instead of adding sugar to like sweeten
Gotcha.
it up.
So that's a healthier
Yeah, but
choice
it would
than putting
I
caramel.
feel like it would still give
I
you
only
like
do that when I want a treat. Like on the weekend, I'll get a caramel macchiato.
But I feel
once in
like
a
it
while.
would still give that like the little taste, like the honey taste, like the
Yeah.
weird honey taste.
I don't know. I like honey with tea, not coffee. I'd rather just have cream.
Cocoa powder to make it like a mocha coffee.
That would be good.
Yeah.
And that's not
Probably.
sweet. All you're going to get
Yeah.
is the taste of chocolate. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would do that.
Vanilla extract to make like a vanilla latte ice,
Yeah.
or you can make it hot.
Yeah, that's good.
And then maple syrup also to sweeten it. That wouldn't give it as much of like a weird taste like honey is. Like
I'd rather have the
more-
maple syrup
yeah.
than the honey. The
Yeah.
honey is just very distinctive, I think.
Yeah, and then cinnamon, that will give you
I've had that before.
some more flavor.
I've
and
had
things
cinnamon
like that.
coffee before.
Cool.
I know a few people who brew their coffee and put the cinnamon on the top and it
Cool.
brews through it. Yeah.
All right, so here are 9 ways to add protein to your food without using protein powder. Enough with the protein powder.
I know. The big craze that's been popular for a while and everybody is gravitating toward it, right?
Yeah.
Protein in everything.
All right, so now nothing with protein powder. Nothing. Okay, so bone broth, cottage cheese, edamame, egg whites, nutritional yeast, powdered peanut butter, Greek yogurt, spreaded bread, and chia seeds.
I've used a lot of that. First of all, I love bone broth. Very healthy for you. I just think it's hysterical because, since before time, everybody's back in the day, that's what people used. They used to boil bones, and we used to eat the bone marrow out of the bones. It's so delicious. So that is, a given. Cottage cheese. I've been seeing a lot of recipes that they sub in the cottage cheese or they add the cottage cheese.
I think
they're using like 4 ingredients, and that's like their main ingredient.
But I
with
feel
eggs.
like now instead of protein powder, now it's cottage cheese is cottage cheese.
It is.
Like it's
It
kind
is.
of the new
It is.
protein powder.
It
like,
is. It
people
is.
need to.
Edamame. I love them, especially like when I go out for sushi. We always order that. I actually have a bag in the freezer.
Oh, cool.
I do like
Egg
them.
whites.
That's great.
Yeah.
Egg whites are good.
And then nutritional yeast. So that's a different type of yeast than we have.
Yeah, we don't have nutritional yeast.
Yeah, I mean we'll
powdered
look into
peanut
that.
butter I've used before.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then Greek yogurt.
Greek
eat.
yogurt I eat. Yeah.
Sprouted bread. Dave's Killer Bread.
Yeah.
Sprouted
That's
bread.
sprouted.
And then chia seeds.
Chia seeds. Back in the day, I used to sprinkle that on my food.
Cool.
Yeah. But I haven't. But I guess the craves, it never ended, I guess. That's a healthy way of getting some protein.
So here is the secret to the best carrot cake. It comes down to getting the spice balance right.
Do you like carrot cake? I can
I'll
take
eat
it
it.
or eat. Me
Yeah.
too. Me too. It's good, but I got to be in the mood, I think.
Cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, allspice, and cardamom.
Cardamom!
Yeah! What about garam masala? Come on, we gotta do garam masala.
Okay, so now we're going to add in 1.5 teaspoons of garam masala.
Garam masala. I don't know what they're thinking
I don't
without the
think
garam
so.
masala.
That'll make it too potent with
They
that.
need to add
the
garam
cardamom.
masala.
Cardamom and garam masala, right?
So the cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, and allspice were together, and then another person. So they interviewed a couple people, and another person said cardamom.
Okay, I could see that.
So you could finally get rid of the Indian spices.
I have a lot left.
You still have garam masala.
I'm just going to have to start putting it in. I should have put it in my crock pot chicken today. I just did a quick, salsa. I used the
Pop
Thrive salsa.
Would Pop notice and just start saying garam masala?
I don't know. I just feel,
does it give
you know
it a
me, I don't
potent
like
flavor.
I don't like it that I would just have to use a very Indian spices are good, but you have to use them sparingly. You can't be putting a lot.
So East made butterbeer marshmallow chicks, and they're just at Walmart. Just in time for Easter, Peeps collabed with Harry Potter, inspired by the beloved beverage from Harry Potter. Available exclusively at Walmart, these new chicks blend the sweetness of Peeps with warm butterscotch and delicate notes of shortbread.
I don't like butterscotch, do you?
No.
You like Peeps?
No.
They're so sugary. I got to be in the mood for a Peeps. Once in a while, the chocolate covered, the ones that have the chocolate on the bottom.
Just eat a normal marshmallow, I feel.
I know. I know.
It's not even marshmallow.
I think it's just...
It's like marshmallow fluff.
And it's the craze just because it's Easter. You have to have those Peeps. I'm guilty. I buy them. I put them in the Easter baskets.
All right, now let's try these Skittles spicy gummies. All right, I think I'm going to go with raspberry.
Give me something that's not too
Lemon,
spicy.
watermelon, strawberry, mango, or raspberry?
I'll take strawberry.
Okay.
Or raspberry, whatever. One of the berries. Which one is that?
This is either mango or strawberry.
I don't think it's mango, do you? If it is.
No, this is strawberry. All right, cheers.
Cheers. First of all, I'll be chewing forever. Yeah, not good. I think this was better than the last one.
Yeah, but it gives you a kick after. I still have it.
I'm gonna eat another one. Maybe I'm tolerating heat. I had the spicy chicken over the weekend.
I'll eat heat. That's not the
This one's a mango.
It's just not good. Like this is like too much heat.
It starts off as sweet, and then it hits you. Yeah, not good. But I went for a second. So it wasn't that, I guess it wasn't as bad as the other one.
Yeah.
Definitely Chef Lorenzo will not like that. He's not here for the food today.
Did you hear Geno Smith's beef with Wendy's?
No. What happened with that?
Do you even know who Geno Smith is?
Gina or Geno?
Geno.
Who's Geno Smith?
He's a football player that really sucks.
Don't know.
So he played for the Raiders. They have like a 3-14 record or something.
I guess that's why I don't know the name. So he got
released, and the beef between Geno Smith and Wendy's started when he got released, and then Wendy's made a joke on social media about him possibly losing his NFL job. So they joked around saying if football didn't work out, if he didn't get signed, then he could work as a chief tasting officer.
Oh, stop. And he got mad? Literally got mad?
He didn't like the joke and responded telling Wendy's, get your cheese up first. Basically saying the company should worry about making more money before joking about him. He shared an article about Wendy's declining sales, out here selling poison to get jokes off on Twitter. And
he's really
society
bitter.
In shambles. So the whole situation was basically a short social media roasting battle where Wendy's made a joke about his career and then fired back.
Take the high road. Just ignore it.
Or say one thing, like you don't keep
I just feel
like,
you know what, dude, better yourself, get better, and then you don't have to say anything.
Maybe you should just get the chief tasting officer job.
Or that.
Because he's really not good at football. So maybe you should just get that job.
Oh, that's funny. Do you know what steak is? Steak! I can't speak. Yo, I'm still tired.
Uncle Leaf got the steak.
He got the steak. You want some steak? Do you know what steak pizzaiola is?
No.
You don't?
No.
That's good. It's like steak and like tomato sauce, pizzaiola.
Yeah.
So Dean Martin ordered it. It was one of his favorite dishes.
Yeah, Frank Sinatra also liked it. It's a Southern Italian dish and has a steak fillet cooked in a zesty tomato, onion, bell pepper sauce.
Now, I don't remember my grandmother making it. I never made it. It's funny, but it does bring back memories. My grandmother used to make it, onions and tomatoes, but not, probably because she thought we wouldn't eat the bell pepper. But yeah, I remember it was good. Like steak cut down in like little shavings, I want to say.
My mouth.
We used to put it on the
my
on a
mouth's
roll.
still hot.
Mine has a little tingle too, myself.
These are not good.
Yeah. Stop getting spicy stuff. We don't like spice.
Well, I mean, these are made in New Jersey.
Oh, jeez. We're at New Jersey.
Hackettstown, New Jersey.
Hackensack?
Distributed.
Wait, Hackensack, New Jersey?
Hackettstown.
I never heard of it.
It says made in Mexico, but it was distributed here.
Ugh. So it wasn't made here.
It was just distributed here.
Okay.
They should just keep them in Mexico. Don't bring them in America.
Yeah.
So we don't have to try.
That makes sense with the spice.
All right. Dave's Hot Chicken dropped a new menu item. So it's hot mozzarella sticks. It has thick cuts of mozzarella, breaded and fried to perfection. They have not hot, no spice, all the way to Carolina Reaper.
Are you kidding me?
Starts at $3.
Carolina Reaper?
Yeah.
But you can have no spice.
Yeah.
So no spice.
No spice, like mild.
Yeah. Well, that's good. At least you get a choice. But who likes stuff that hot? If you can't even enjoy the food, I don't know.
Yeah.
Not for me. So this doesn't pertain to me because I really don't like my cookies chewy. Maybe a little chewy, but I'd rather have a little crunch to it. So
like
what's the tip
like
for the
soft on the outside, like
You mean soft on the inside, chewy on the outside? Yes, I can do that. Or like right out of the oven. I don't know. I don't like it gooey or messy.
Yeah.
No. So what's the best tip to get your chewiest chocolate chip cookie?
You should let your cookies bake until set and then let them rest on a baking sheet. You could use melted butter. You can incorporate honey. And you could use white and brown sugar. Most recipes just say to use one type of sugar, usually white sugar, but use both. It'll give it more of a
I've always
flavor.
used both.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of the Toll House recipe. I'm not a fan of any chocolate chip recipe that comes flat.
You don't like Ruth Wakefield's recipe? She invented the chocolate chip cookie.
Listen, I don't want my chocolate chip to look like this. Yeah, I love chocolate chip cookies, but I'm not a fan of Toll House because they come super flat. I like a homemade chocolate chip that has a little bit more flour
like
added
the recipe
to it.
on the back
That rise up higher.
The recipe
so
on
for
the
instance,
back of the bag?
at the bed and breakfast.
Wait. Do you mean the recipe on the back of the bag?
Correct, of the Toll House.
That's Ruth Wakefield's recipe.
Oh, sorry, Ruth, but I'm
I'm
sure she's not
the
around
chocolate
anymore.
chip cookie.
I don't like it.
She invented the chocolate chip
It's too
cookie.
flat. First of all, you know what kind of chocolate chips are my favorite. What are my favorite?
Wait, does Dove make chocolate chips?
No.
I know it's Ghirardelli.
Ghirardelli.
But does Dove milk chocolate do it?
No, but I do like Dove milk chocolate.
So they don't
but
do
the
it?
Ghirardelli, I never say it right.
They should do it.
That's my favorite chip. And I think their recipe on the back's a little different, but I know people, for instance, at the bed and breakfast, they leave you, which is so nice. When you go in, they have water on the table, water bottles with chocolate chip cookies that they bake there in-house in a Ziploc, in a little baggie, as I call them.
Do you know what a wallet is?
Yes, because you have one of them.
Yeah. So they make all different popular water bottles. Most people have them. Well, a lot of people have them. Comment down below.
I think I first saw them at Target, but probably you could get them anywhere now, right?
Yeah.
Now it's the craze, right? But now there's like waiting lists to get
so they have
kind?
color drops. They've been doing this since 2022.
Oh.
So
there you go. I live under a rock. I didn't know that.
So look, Nani, this is all of the ones that they did.
Nice.
They have like Valentine's Day ones. They have ones that looks like an 80s sofa.
Oh my.
They have an Easter one. They have a St. Patrick's Day one. They have
in all fairness,
ones. They have summer ones. They have US of Yay.
All I want to know is, after you buy one, why do you need more than one?
Yeah.
You answer that because you already have one.
Well,
just for the look.
I mean,
okay, maybe two. But all these, I'm not going to go out and buy 5 or 6 different ones, are you?
I mean, I did dent my purple one. It got dented.
That's a good excuse to get another
one. It got dented.
One.
It got like, it's not even like purple now. You could see like gray in it. There's still purple.
Is it dishwasher safe or no? Top shelf?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm just curious.
So they even have like a pumpkin spice one. They have all different ones.
Nice. Right. I'll stick to my Yeti. This I like. Look, I have Yeti for my coffee and Yeti for my water.
All right. So let's go to the one that they just did for 2026. They even do like Stitch one. They did all different ones. So they're doing a brunch one. So this already dropped on Tuesday at 10 a.m.
That is cool.
Mountain Standard Time.
That is cool.
So 12 p.m.
First of all, it's got
Eastern
one of my favorite colors.
Orange.
And then it has all different
brunch
types
mode
of food.
activated. Load up on pastries with warm butter and sweet sugar because this 32-ounce free sip brunch bottle was built to keep you hydrated for as many hours as brunch takes. Cheers and dig in.
That is cute.
Yeah, it even has a 3D brunch print. This is cool.
Love it.
So, yeah, my other one got dented, and then I have a green one.
Oh my. Look, he's got more than two. I'm thinking this is going to be your second. This is going to be your third?
Well, really, the first one got all dented. I couldn't use that.
Okay.
So.
And how'd it get dented? Would you throw it from the top of the steps?
I dropped it in the driveway.
Oh, geez.
So, and it kept rolled in the driveway. So. Okay, so I have one that was a different one, but this one I'm gonna get. It's a brunch one, and when like things start to like dent and things like that, I feel like it's time for a new water bottle, or maybe I should just don't dent it a lot.
Yeah, maybe you should work on taking care of it.
All right, so we're gonna try and order this. If we don't get it, then.
I can't believe the demand. That's crazy.
Yeah. All right. So that was the podcast, episode 33. And we might have a cheese video coming out on Saturday. Just saying.
Just a little heads up.
Just
Cheese video. It was Cheese Central, right?
No way! All right. So our name of the series is Cheese Central No Way. We might be posting little teasers on like Instagram and things like that. So go check out our Instagram. Link is on our page. We have it on our YouTube page. Could go press our channel and then it should come up. And then also on our YouTube we might do a few community posts. So stay tuned.
Love it.
So we finished up our Farm Steady kit. I'm not going to give you any more spoilers before I tell you the whole video, then there's no point to watch it. All right, so see you next time for episode 34.
Today.
All right, see you next time.
Peace out.